I think that there's no wrong way to write music. I think if someone came in to me as a student and said, I would like to make $1 million and be very popular. And I have had students who have said that, actually. I have had students who've said, my goal is to be really successful. Well, that tells you certain things about what you do. I've had composers who've said, I want to do this one tiny little crabby thing, and there are 10 people in the world who will like it. Great, that's totally fine. The point of writing a piece of music is to get at the thing which means something to you. And it's not my job as a teacher to tell my students that what means something to them is wrong. It's my job to help them identify what the thing is that's most important to them. And then my job is to help them figure out the steps they need to get there. So if someone comes in and says, every piece I write has to be in, a baseball stadium for 100,000 people, that tells you certain things about what kind of music you're going to have to write. Mm-hmm. And then that tells us how to work together. So I don't feel like, I feel like when I talk about emotionality in music, that's my thing. That's what I'm interested in. And part of the reason why I'm interested in it is because when I grew up as a composer whose teachers came out of the modernist tradition, no one spoke about emotionality in music. No one, that was off limits, right? To talk about someone's emotional response to a piece of contemporary music was to, say, here's a marshmallow, or, let's eat some chocolate. It was completely off limits, so it became sort of defiantly something that interested me, because that was part of my original impulse for getting interested in music in the first place, and my education was trying to get me to forget it. If I start telling my students the point of writing a piece of music is emotionality, then soon they're going to be rebelling against me and doing something else, I don't want them to rebel against me. I want them to do what they want to do. I don't want to tell them anything. So, but I do think that my job is sort of like a psychotherapist in a way, is to figure out how composers use music to find out what's important to them, who they are, how they want to live, and how to be around the world, and then my job as a teacher is to help them figure out how to do that.